Hello, my name is Andy Gorman. I'm a software engineer with Apace Systems, and today I'm going to be showing you the Premiere panel integration for Apace PostMAM. The panel is an Adobe plugin, and it installs through the plugin manager. Once it's installed, you'll find it here under Extensions, and we can open it up. It behaves just like any other Adobe panel, so you can move it around and you can dock it and undock it. And here we're at the login screen, so you'll enter the address of your Apace storage with PostMAM and your username and password. You have the option to save your password and auto login if you so desire. Go ahead and log in. Here we can see the assets that have been ingested into the MAM, and we have the ability to do our searching. You can show these assets in a few views. So the first view here we're looking at is the tiles view. We try to mimic what Adobe has in terms of views. We also have a list view, and this will be familiar to anyone that uses the PostMAM system. And then we have the ever popular details view. In this view, you're going to be able to see a bunch of columns of information. You can move these columns around to wherever you desire. You can enable and disable columns. So we could like turn off name or turn on name. You could even turn on a preview image if you want, and you can resize that to get the size you want. And you can sort them, so I could sort these things by duration and set it up just how I want to see things. Here we have the ability to do our metadata searching. So if I, for example, typed the keyword Chris, I would come back and I could get my results. And I could sort it and look through these results. And now let's say I find a clip that I want to use in Premiere. So I can just double click on that and it's going to open up here in my source monitor where I can play it back. I also have the right click option where I could open it in source monitor or import it directly into my Premiere project. And then I can start using it in my timeline. We also have the ability to look at the comments and metadata of this clip. So if I click here, I can see here's all of the metadata in this clip. So we have here's our Chris. This matched our search, and Chris is actually a drop down. All the metadata here is fully customizable, and if you watch the video on the MAM itself, you'll get in and see how to do that. So here I could enter, a description. Let's say horses, for example. And once I enter that in and save it, I can go back up to the search, and I can search for that. I can search for horse, and that'll show up here. Also inside the comments metadata, you have the comments tab. And here I can see comments that other people have made, and I can add my own. So I can say demo comment. I can save that down and it'll show my user, and I made it, and when I made that comment. We also have the ability to do more advanced custom searches. If I click the custom search button here, I get to this custom search window. And this is where I can do not only keyword searches, but full Boolean searches. If I use these drop downs here, I can select from things like the clip duration, or the file size, the resolution, what type is it an audio, a video, or an image file. If I go ahead and click on duration, I can say, okay, I want a duration greater than, let's say, 1 minute. And now I can execute this search, and I'm only going to get clips that match durations greater than 1 minute. I can head back into my custom search, and I can say, I want to say that, and I want file sizes that are also greater than, let's say, 10 megabytes. And I can execute that search again. And so on and so forth. I can continue to add these Boolean searches in. So I could say, okay, but I only want audio files. And I can continue to build this search up. Now, once I'm happy with my search, I can also choose to save it if this is a search I'm going to want to do repeatedly. So I could call this my demo audio search. And I can save that search. Now, anytime I want, I can come in here and I can add in new tabs where I can have different searches that are always running, or I can come in and recall my searches. So if I come in here, I can say, okay, I want to pull up my demo audio search, and I can always pull it back up and edit it. You can also, instead of going right into the custom search, use the little drop down here to always pull up your searches. So here is our demo audio search, and I can always just go ahead and search it anytime I want. So far we've covered how to search using assets that are already ingested into the MAM. But the panel also supports just having a file browser. So if you click on this button here, you go into the file browser mode. And this is going to show you all of the workspaces that exist on the Apace storage. You can click through these things, and you can make decisions to ingest just regular files. So we can come in here and we can say, okay, I want to take a look at this file. Again, you can double click on it to view it in your source monitor, and that's going to come up. And then if you'd like, you can click import, and it'll come right into your project. We also have a few preferences within the Apace panel. We have the ability to autoplay, so if I open an asset from the media search, or if I open it from the file browser, you can select if you want those things to autoplay or just open. We also have cluster storage settings, so if you have multiple Apace storage or even third-party storage, we can make sure that the panel is opening media from the right source. And that's it. That concludes the Apace Premiere panel integration with normal Premiere.